Hi, friend. Welcome to the Divinely Aligned channel. Today, I am here to bring you another Divinely Aligned wisdom drop. Whenever you're seeing this, whenever you're receiving it, is because your high self, your superconscious mind, the divine, want you to know that you matter, that you are worthy of living your life on purpose, of living and creating a life that you love, that you're obsessed with, where you get to live and be as you want to be. And today's message that's coming through loud and clear is that you need to follow to find more pleasure. More pleasure, but not the pleasure that is just you numbing and running and avoiding the pain that you don't want to feel, that you don't want to see, that you don't want to reveal from the past. The past is the past. It's over. We're done with it. It was magic. It was miracles. You're here now. So now, what feels like pleasure for you? What would you love to do? What would be fun? What do you enjoy doing? What brings you pleasure? Not what do you like to do so that you can avoid what you don't want to do, but what do you truly love doing? And it can be the most easy and effortless thing, like gardening, going for a walk, or maybe it's something super involved and complicated, like learning the piano. I don't know. Like, what is it that you just love doing, that you could get lost doing, that you could do for hours and hours, days and days, if you were given the time? What would you do if you were granted a week? You had a week, you had everything you need. You had the money, you had the support, you had the love, you had the childcare if you need it, you have the creativity, you have everything you need for 1 week, a whole 7 days to go somewhere, to do something, to learn something, to experience something. What would you do? Where would you go? What would you choose? And it can be multiple things, but like really, truly, what would you do if all the excuses of all the reasons why you can't do these things are off the table? They're dealt with, they're handled. You have a free week and you have everything you need to do what you want to do, no matter where in the world it is, no matter who else it involves. It doesn't matter. You will have everything you need to live this week of living a life beyond your wildest dreams. What right now would you do? What would you do? You can share below or just let yourself know, because this is guiding you in the direction of living a life beyond your wildest dreams, because it's going to be beyond your wildest dreams. Your humanness cannot comprehend how good it gets to be. And when we try, we just limit it. But the things that come up when I ask these questions, or anyone else does, or when you're dreaming or vision boarding or doing anything, thinking and planning and trying to figure out how to live a life that you love, these are all clues. It's all coded in you to help lead you to where you're meant to be. But there's literally no possible way that you can ever know or experience before you get there what you're here to do. We can make life really complicated and make it hard to live and be and do as we choose to by, in the moment, putting so much work and effort into figuring it out. Whatever just came up for you, follow that. Do that. Like, what's stopping and blocking you from doing it? Now, I get there may be logistical things, there may be financial things, there may be whatever. You may have children. I get that there may be things, circumstances that are stopping you. But I want you to see and know that whatever it is that came through is clues, guidance, confirmation for you of the direction to start to take your attention. our attention and our intentions, our behavior, our awareness, our consciousness are creating a reality. You are the creator of your reality. And you're hearing this message today because it's time for you to step even more into the role of being the super conscious creator and alchemist of your life. And you do that by being in the now. And I'm bringing this through today because it's time for you to have more fun, more freedom, more pleasure in your daily life. And that can be in the most mundane days or the most adventurous ones. It's all the only thing that ever exists because you can only be here now ever. Everything else is an illusion. And even in the now, whatever you're perceiving and whatever paradigm you are in is again going to be creating your reality. And it's time for you today to start to choose to live a life that is in support of you having more fun, having more freedom, having more pleasure. And that is just going to amplify because like attracts like. And whatever frequency and energy we're in, we are going to create and cultivate more of that. So you might as well be in the energy and the frequency, in the power of your pleasure. Like what right now for your current, right now, timeline reality, for the level of beliefs and knowing that you have, what right now would bring you some pleasure in this moment right now would bring you pleasure. Maybe it's a glass of wine. Maybe it's a bubble bath. Maybe it's a conversation. Maybe it's a book. Maybe it's a nap. Maybe it's a run. Maybe it's getting on a plane. Whatever you can do, whatever you want to do that. Do that. And then keep doing that. The little things, the little steps add up. But when we make it so complicated and so big and beyond what we feel we're worthy of or we can comprehend or we can possibly do, then we're just keeping ourselves stuck in the past, which doesn't really exist, but we just keep doing the same things we're always doing, right? If you want to create a whole new reality, if you want to create a whole new identity, you have to start to choose to take those steps. And all it takes is one moment to the next, choosing to do and be how you want to. That's it. And stop making the little things or the big things right or wrong and just do. Stop thinking about it. Stop figuring it out. You didn't come here to this body, to this existence. You didn't come here to just be there trying to figure out every next step. You're here to feel it, to follow what feels right for you, to follow the frequency and the energy that excites and ignites you, and do what brings pleasure to you. And the more that you follow what brings you pleasure, the pain will just deal with itself. But we aren't numbing and running and avoiding feeling the pain. We have to feel it all. If we didn't feel pain, we wouldn't know pleasure. If we didn't know the dark, we wouldn't know the light. The human experience is based in duality, in polarity. We need to know the negative to feel the positive, but we don't have to give negative and positive meaning to anything. We can just live it. Everything is neutral. You give it meaning. My arms are wild today. You give everything meaning. Every single one of you that are going to see this are going to perceive me in a different way and give this message different meaning through you, through your lens, through where you're at, through whatever's going on in your day. Every single person that hears this is going to take it differently, which is wild for me to even comprehend. But whatever you're hearing, whatever you're receiving as to what you need to do, as to whatever this is confirmation of or permission of for you, fucking do it. Do it. While you're hearing this, go have some fun. Go do what would bring you joy, pleasure, bliss, happiness. And then see what the next now moment brings you to follow more bliss, more happiness, more pleasure. I dare you. I dare you. Okay. Thank you. I love you. Please share below. Share below what you want to do, where you're going to go. What is it for you that will bring you pleasure? Because I guarantee you, it is a lot better way to get wherever you're going in this life than the I don't know what word I was going to say there, than the settling and the struggling. I guess maybe I was combining those words. Anyways, it's a lot better way than the settling and the suffering and the struggling. Just have fun. Be free. Live limitlessly. I love you.